So hello guys, this is Rider Modern Strike League Starter, my League Starter build, and the budget now is 20 divine to 30 divines on the market price, and my crafting price is around 20 divines because I craft this claw very cheap, 2 divine 118 chaos, which is very lucky, and I get this glove like around 6 divine. The claw crafting is the hardest one, the hardest part, so you can check out the video on description below if you want to craft glove like this. And I will just quickly explain how to craft these items later on and what they do and what the effect of these items. I think around 20 divines my actual price. And the passive skill tree is very simple, nothing special. You can just follow it with the path for building description below. So we will talk about how the build working, why Modern Strike is good, and then quickly review the build. And we are using Modern Strike, and Modern Strike spawn 4 additional projectiles when it hit the enemies. So when you hit the enemy, it spawns 5 projectiles for now. As you see, it dropped to the land, and the projectiles can hit a same target. So this is why the skill is so powerful. So let's do a very quick calculations. Like 100 is your attack damage. It's just simply calculations. The actual calculation is way more complicated than this. So let's say you have 100 damage and the projectiles deal 60% of your base damage, 60 damage per projectiles. So you fire 5 additional projectile, it multiply by 5, it will be 300. So it basically triple your base damage, and the build not working very well in clearing because you need to wait the projectile landing, that a little bit delay. So this is the downside. If you not get used to it, I think you will feel bad. So this is how the skill work. And then because we are dealing many projectiles hit, we got melee hits, 1 hit, and 5 projectiles with total 6 hits in 1 attack. So we using claw, and the claw implicit life gain on hit. So this is very good for the life gain on hit on implicit of the claw. So let's say you're dealing 10 attack per second, and it multiplies 6, 5 projectiles and 1 melee hit, so it total 6 hit in 1 attack. You basically deal 60 impact in 1 second. So if you multiply by 38, it will be 2280 instant life gain per second. You can improve this effect by taking gain life per enemy hit with main hand claw attacks, and you multiply 60, it will be 3780 life gain, instant life gain per second. So your life will be just sustained on full always. So this is another main reason, and we dealing 3 elemental damage with the Yoke of Suffering, increased shock effect, and also make enemies take increased percent damage. And the taming is very simple. We're using rage, and we got point blank right here, and we will going to get more projectiles in our Wildwood Ascendancy, and also the cluster jewels set up, maybe 2 set of cluster jewels set up in when I reach to the level 100 and currently level 95. So I'm not gonna plan to do it right now. We'll plan to do it in the futures, try to push this build as far as I can. So we'll see how it works. So let's talk about defensive one by one very quickly. We are using evasion base, is our base defensive type. So we need all evasions based on our gears. So after we got our evasion base body armor, the evasion rating will be very high. It helps us survive very well. We got spell suppress. This is why Rider is very good. Rider League Start is very good. It got Spell Suppress and it got Elements Void right here. So when we don't have the gears like this, we can just take the cluster right here to cap our Spell Suppress. And then Elements Void also very good. So we just cap it with this 4 node here, 20%, and then 50% from the Avatar of the Well, and also another 15% from Boots Implicit. So also with the prefix crafting on our body armor. So you cap your spell suppress and try to cap your elemental resistances. We need to cap it always. We'll try to cap our chaos resist when very late game. In the early game, you just make it like positive. I think it's enough for early game. So we also have stun avoid because we are melee skill, so we need stun avoid very much. And also we have elements avoid. So about stun avoid, we need to get this 3 node right here. So there are 36% combined with the boot suffix and also Zearing Exile implicit, also with the crafting modify on our body armor. So this is how we cap our stun avoid. So this is pretty much the defensive we have. We have no other crazy defensive method like survivability method. We are mainly rely on life gain on hit. So this is how we survive. So we need to get maximum life at least 4,000. 4,000 is just enough. We will try to get to the 5,000 later on. If you want a leveling, if you reach to level 100, you can just fully focus on offensive and keep the life around 4,000. I think it's fine. So we'll quickly showcase the map run, just some random map, and I die quite a lot in this league. When I get into the underground in when league start, I probably die for sure, but for now I can survive a little bit, not always survive, just a little bit. And sometimes the underground buff the unique boss so bad it make the map boss unkillable. So it's possible we still cannot kill some map boss when they have very bad underground buff. So when I leveling, like my experience is 76% right now, so I probably not going to the underground when beginning. I will just finish the map and finish all the content, and I just get into the underground and find the boss. But I already found the boss and killed the boss, so I will just going in to get my last Wildwood Ascendancy. So the play style is very smooth. You just rolling blade, right click. This is the playstyle, something like that. It's a little bit, melee range is not insane in clearing, but it's working very well in some specific map like city square, channel map. Like they are very narrow map layout, it will be work very well. But for the open field map layout like cemetery, dunes, something like that, it's not working well, because you have to rush to the enemies. So it's not gonna work well with it's depend on the map layout. It's working very well in the narrow map layout. I'm farming harvest. This is very good. So harvest almost guarantee currency. We don't want to knock back. You have to move like N on the pen, right? You don't want to stand still. You can stand still sometime if you don't care die, You have to move like swing like a butterfly, right? Something some feeling like that. So you don't die very often. You don't want to stand still. We cannot take the big slam hit, We cannot take like many monsters attack you at the same time. You will die, and you take a big slam, you will die. So this is pretty much free. So I will take this one. It no effect to us. We're using evasion base, and we are no endurance charges, so it's fine to us. Basic currency is good, but it's too late. I get a brother gift from the blue altar. I think yesterday. It killed the boss very easy when they don't have buff, you know. But if they have the underground buff, it will be very hard to kill. So this league, I think, is very challenge. I love it. I think I will make a very strong build to fuck them up. I think it's very fun to play. So I taking the crop rotations. This is very dangerous actually, because the harvest monsters spawn together and they probably will kill you if you stand still. So we hit the chance that no view is very good. Harvest crafting is very stable. It gained me like 0.1 chaos, 0.1 divine or 0.2 divine for every map. Like, it's very good. If you're looking for something guarantee currency, you can farm harvest with crop rotations. I'm not gonna talk about it in this video, sorry. I will talk about it later on, but not now. Yeah, there are many currency, many life forge. Just load it. Sometimes just so we aiming for tier 4 seed and also tier 3 seed. This guy is dangerous sometimes. We have to rule him outside the plan, you know. If this guy stay in these locations right here, it's not gonna be going to phase 2. Like, he will infinity rush like this. So you rule him out. You rule him out of the plan locations, so it will go to phase 2. Yeah, this is very lucky drop, and this is not bad. So we have probably 0.2 or 0.3 divine right here, just for one map. Is very good. Crop rotations and take everything's like included the harvest chance, so it have very high chance, like 90%, I guess. I feel 90% is not actual 90%. I'm not sure about it. So you just block everything's right here, and then accept the sacred growth, right? So the chance going so high, like every map guarantee is very good. Farming harvest. I don't like to farm many content on one map, you know, because it spend me too long. I don't love to stay in the map like too long. I don't like it. I love to finish the map as much as I can. So we're looking for the primer hunters. Oh, this is very dangerous. As you see, our life drop and grow very quickly. So that's what I say. Our survivability mainly rely on the life gain on hit. We can get something like take reduce extra critical strike damage, but we're not gonna do it right now. Yeah, we don't found her. So this is pretty much the gameplay. I think it's very good, very powerful. We'll upgrade the Nimbus ring. So about the gears, make it simple. Our Ray just kept our spell suppress resistances, and then that's it. Gain some strength. Also, you can gain your strength with Leather Pride, and also the small note right here. If you're looking for the full guide, you can check out my video list. I I just update. I have a league starter video and also update the build situations every day from day 1, day 2, day 3, I guess. And then the next video will be this one. So you can check out my videos if you are looking for the build. So I also have a complete build guide. You can check out. I will post the link on this description below. So also with the powerful building for from day 1 until today. So for the gears, you just kept your resistances and some specific modifier on some specific locations is non-volatile skill target 2 additional nearby enemies. This is necessary modify on the glove, and also +1 to maximum frenzy charges. This is the necessary. And then for the boots, we need drop breeder ground on the City Exile implicit. After I have another way to solve my Elements of Void, so I will get the breeder ground on implicit. So this is another necessary. I think it's very important modifier on our boots. For our body armor, I plan to use double influence this league. I'm not sure about that yet. So this is the body armor for now. So any decision I make, I will update on my channel in the futures. The taming, we probably need Nimbus Ring at the very late game. We don't need for now until level 100. I can farm like this until level 100. So we need the Nimbus Ring when late game. Very bad. And another ring will be space. Get our attribute, get our resistances, chaos resistances maybe, and get some life on other rare ring. This is the upgrade in the futures. So your offering is the very good options for Amulet. You can just use other Amulet if you want. It's very flexible. This build you're not gonna use same mechanic like me. You can use any mechanic you like, anything. So this is the so I will use this Amulet until very late game. So maybe find a better resistance space, something like that. So in the helmets, we need increased mana reservation efficiency of skill in suffix and also on the implicit. This is the grand one, and you just spam greater. I think greater is fine. You just adjust your precision aura, so you just use greater, or you use the striking essence of lotting, so you don't need to use deafening to get the increased mana reservation efficiency of skill on suffix. So we need essence of lotting, striking, or deafening. Also we need to use enlightened level 3, so we can use rough instead of hurdle of ice. That's also very big DPS improve. For the shield, we need double damage on suffix when very late game, but for now you can guess something like strength, chaos resist, and life, something like that. Is just get what you need, right? Just it's very free, it's very complex, it's very flexible. Just cap your resistances, cap your Sun of Void, cap your Elements of Void, and stack up your life so you can just survive very well. I think it's very well. I'm not sure because I just play melee, and you know melee build you cannot stand there like hit, and you cannot survive. Your life will drop, and this build you can just gain back very fast. So this is the mechanic I use on this build, claw with Modern Strike impact, so we can gain life very quickly. So that's the only defensive mechanic we're using on this build. With fast attack speed and whirling blade, clear the map. I think it's still acceptable. I think it's still acceptable. So this is the video today about 20 kills, 20 divines versions of Modern Strike Rider, how it performed on this league. A little bit weaker because we lost 2 projectiles on helmet, but still playable. Is still possible to lead you to endgame, like my progress. I have one map left, like the Predict Chrysler, something like that. And then I get my slot, like I solved the fears, and I have my almost complete my Atlas skill points. So this is the progress. Like anything you have any questions, you can check out my stream. I will stream when I'm not making content, right? I will just try to stream as much as I can. So this is the video today. See you guys on the next video. I think we'll talk about farming method on this league. Probably my farming method, like what I'm doing, what farming method I'm running, something like that. So see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.